Friday. It's Friday. I've been inspired by Allie of Little Drops of Wonderful. She just does these little, I say little, I don't mean little like insignificant, I mean little as in cute videos where she brings you along to the places in her day where she finds time for making. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, which would lead you to believe that I have a lot of time to do that. But surprisingly, even though my time is my own and I can do, you know, mostly whatever I choose, there are just a lot of, you know, being on call for 4 small people all the time. Sometimes there is a hard time. It is a hard time finding space to craft and things, and I'm not the fastest at the things that I've chosen to do. I'm a pretty speedy sewer, but when it comes to knitting and crochet, I'm not the fastest person at that. So anyway, I just came back from the yarn shop. We braved going to the yarn shop in Noblesville, which is like an hour away, and these 2 things I had my eyes on when I was there during Knit in Public Day, Worldwide Knit in Public Day, and I think that was last Saturday. And this is the last color I need for my blanket, and this was just calling to me. So I was joking with the kids today, one for the project and one for an extra, ha ha ha, and they thought that was really funny. So I'm gonna wind this one up because I want to be able to use it pretty quickly. And this one is just coming, look, that skein is just begging to be wound up. Either rewound, retwisted, or actually wound into a cake. I think I might rewind it into a hank because I don't have plans to use it quite yet. But I love the Sweet Georgia base, and this one's called Brick Lane. That one's really pretty. And this is my last color. It's called Emerald Waters by Variations. And it's just this beautiful tealy, you know, oceany color, which is perfect because I already have the green that I need. And this one is the last one I needed to complete the blanket. So I'm gonna wind this up, fix this one, and then hopefully be able to prioritize some things. I want to finish my cardigan, which I still have the rest of the body and the sleeves to do for it and the button band, but you know, we're delusional over here. Before I go on my trip with my husband in a couple of weeks, our 10th anniversary is coming up, and I'd really like to finish it for that. I also have this weird goal, which is unnecessary and arbitrary, of finishing a sock a week during summer sock camp. Totally unnecessary. I'm probably not going to do it all the time, but I was thinking it'd be fun to do in June. And I'm close to, I don't know, maybe I'm still within reach of that goal. And then the blanket is just, oh my gosh, it's in my brain all the time. I don't think I'll finish it this month, but I think I need to like figure out where a good stopping point for me should be. Oh, that's my air conditioning. I super hate that noise. So I'm going to wrap this up because I need to find a stopping point on my blanket where I'd be satisfied to like let it simmer for a second while I work on the cardigan and the socks, so that I'd have like more time in those 2. Yeah, so that I'll maybe actually reach those goals. We'll see. They're all arbitrary and, you know, don't mean life or death for anything, but it would be nice. It would be nice. It'd be nice to go on vacation with, you know, newly finished socks and cardigan. That would be great. So we'll see. just after 10. I worked on my Van Gogh sock while I was watching a movie with my oldest son and my husband. Watched a little bit of television, and I got the whole heel and turn and the gusset set up in that period of time. So we watched the movie. We watched a couple of episodes of Stargate Atlantis. My husband and I have been watching that after our son went to bed. And then my husband is really tired, so he went to bed. And I usually stay up a little bit later than him anyway, just to have some alone time and crafty time. And I've got my little work light up here. So I think I might try and finish this pattern repeat. I got the ribbing section finished today, but you can see like there's this little pattern here in between the ribbing sections, and the pattern as you go so many repeats, and then it has you do the ribbing at the bottom. But I think I'm going to do one more repeat than the pattern says, because if I were going according to the pattern, I would actually just need to do this like bottom part after the ribbing, and then do the bottom ribbing of the cardigan. But I think I want to do one more repeat. I think that's how long I would want it to be. And then I'm wanting to get this done for our trip. So I'm thinking blocking it out would be a good idea after I finish as many repeats as I think I want, just to make sure. But I also don't know if I give up a couple of days for the body to dry, if I'll make the deadline that I want to make. So there's that. What I'll probably end up doing is actually just adding a repeat and doing it, the rest of it, to pattern, and then just living with whatever sweater I end up with, because I already really, really like it. So I think I'm learning to work with different body lengths a little bit better. I'm a lot more picky about where the sleeves hit me. So anyway, I'm going to try and get these in between rows done, so then maybe tomorrow I can get to, not finish the body or anything, but be done with the repeats and just get to the bottom ribbing part. We'll see. I don't know if that's possible, but I always start out with these big goals at the beginning of the day, and then I have to kind of pare down and make things a little more reasonable and realistic. So we'll see if that happens.